Hi everyone. This is Chen Kaixia. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit presentations, which outlines a marketing strategy for ABC Inc. and its blockchain-enabled microbond platform. The objective is to demonstrate how ABC Inc. can engage residents of Detroit in the pilot municipal bond project, beginning with local bridge renovations. Our focus is on building awareness, trust, and participation among this community and showing how this platform can support Detroit's broader economy transformation. Okay, let's moving to the next slide. So next slide, I'm gonna introduce a little bit about the blockchain technology. So blockchain is a decentralized digital ledger technology where transactions are recorded across a distributed network. Once data is recorded, it cannot be easily altered, which makes the system highly transparent. Popular example of blockchain applications include Bitcoin and Ethereum, but these represent only one use case of the technology. Today, blockchain is increasingly used in financial service and government-related applications, including secure record keeping and public finance. Okay, moving forward, let's talk about what the company does. So ABC Inc. leverage blockchain technology to issue mun municipal bonds in micro denominations. This approach allows everyday residents to participate directly into public infrastructure funding, even with limited financial resources. The platform uses blockchain to track investment transparently and ensure accountability throughout the funding process. As a result, public financing becomes more inclusive, accessible, and community-oriented. It's very good and very useful for 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 the shareholders or the stakeholders. Yeah. Okay, let me introduce why Detroit. So Detroit has a strong industry history record and remains one of the most recognizable manufacturing cities in the United States history. Although this city experienced economic decline, it is now actively pursuing transformation and renovation. Detroit has shown a high level of openness and towards the innovation, particularly solutions that can support long-term economy stability. So we think this makes Detroit a very ideal and optimistic environment to pilot a new technology-driven public financial problem platform. Regarding to marketing segmentation, the Detroit resident market can be segmented into several key groups. These include young professionals and early career residents, local small business owner, community engaged citizens, and families who rely on city infrastructure. Each of these groups have direct interest in public projects are funded and delivered. Understanding these segments allows ABC Inc. To tailor its messaging and outreach strategies effectively. So our target audience will be consists of young residents and local small business owners. So I'll explain more. Young residents are generally comfortable using digital platforms that are motivated by long-term community outcomes. We can see a lot of young people they're using Bitcoin and Ethereum to pay for their daily bills, and many influencer like Elon Musk is very popular in among the young children. He's influencing a lot of young generations. So I think this will be more acceptable for them. Another thing is that small business owners have a strong connection to neighborhood development and often influence broader community participation. So they believe that blockchain technology will first make the small business grow bigger and bigger in a very short time. Well, we were really excited to see that happen in the near future. Together, these groups provide a strong foundation to early adoption and trust building. Okay, why this platform works? ABC platform is well positioned due to a unique combination of factors. First of all, the blockchain project is at a very early stage, offering significant room for growth and scalability. We can see it's a blue sea market, so we have like a trillion dollars market to explore. So we have a large market share to take in the future. Secondly, the current political and policy environment is increasingly supportive of financial innovation and transparency. We can see President Trump is uh, bringing us more and more crypto friendly policies to us, and I think this trend will still goes up in the next few years. Finally, Detroit's ongoing economy transformation creates strong demand for inclusive and flexible funding solutions. So, I think combining with these three factors, we're at a very good position right now. And how we position it, that's a very, very good one. The platform should be positioned as a community-driven investment tool rather than a traditional financial product. To explain it, it enabled residents to directly contribute to projects there and improve their own daily lives while sharing in the benefits of city development. This is very important. So every city resident will be a stakeholder, and they have their own right and to see this growth. The positioning emphasize transparency, inclusive, and collective progress across the entire city. So um, the capital is not no longer controlled by large capitals. You know, that's a very, very, very huge transformation. I think every resident in Detroit, they will love it. So how we market it? Think of the market approach will focusing on visibility, trust, and accessibility. We think that we're still at the early age that we want to make blockchain more and more popular. So I think large-scale public messaging in shadow station and shopping malls will ensure our broad awareness, and then the government-backed communication and public presentations will help establish legitimacy and credibility. So with the help of government, we can push our job more and more deeper and further. Third, we work on a partnership with our local small business and to increase our relevancies and reinforce the idea that investment value returns to this community. So this is very important. Okay, so let's conclude. Blockchain technology and ABC will build trust between citizen and the city. So we're making ourselves more powerful, and we will be the owner of our own financial, and supports a very successful pilot projects, and I believe that we believe that it will create a scalable model in the future projects. Okay, it is my reference. Thanks, everybody.